Hey guys, this is Navardo from MIA Bladeworks. Tonight we're going to review this Emerson version, Spyderco Endura 4. It's a very popular EDC knife. We got it in from a client last week. We posted a short video on the story about it, and we decided we were going to give it a review and start reviewing some of the knives we get in, since we get the exposure of seeing quite a variety of knives as we sharpen them for our clients. Spyderco Endura 4 has been around for a long time. Spyderco came out with the Endura series in the 80s, and it's been very popular because it's very lightweight and it's got a good VG10 steel. The handles are FRN, which is fiberglass reinforced nylon. Makes it a very light knife. I don't remember specifically the weight of the knife right now, but they're very light. The clip is ambidextrous, so it could be mounted tip up or tip down, right side or left side, so you can pretty much carry it in any configuration you want. We won't get into the tip up or tip down discussion, but you guys can put the clip on the knife however you'd like and carry it however you'd like. Spyderco gives you that option. The lock of the blade is a lock back, so it's not my favorite type of lock, but it works. It's old school, works pretty good. On this particular knife, the lock action is very good. It works. It does not slip, and there's no play in the blade whatsoever. You can see that blade does not move on either side. The design of the blade is a saber grind. It's got a nice thick portion of the blade where it's nice and flat. It remains its full thickness almost all the way to the tip, and then it's got two nice big primary bevels on either side, followed by two very generous secondary bevels. This particular knife was sharpened on the wicked edge. I usually try to match my clients' bevels unless they ask me to re-profile it. These bevels were at 18 degrees on either side. Didn't really take much reprofiling. It was pretty centered. That's not very common, to be perfectly honest. Usually we end up with one side a few degrees off from the other when we're talking about a factory edge, but this particular knife was pretty even, so it had 18 degrees on either side. It is a VG10 blade steel, made in Seki, Japan, which is the predominant reason they use the VG10. When the knives are made in Japan, they like to use Japanese steel, and VG10 is a very well-known Japanese steel. It's a very good steel, so there's nothing wrong with it. Good all around, very good stainless steel, primarily used for kitchen cutlery, and it works. The Emerson portion of this knife, for those of you that don't already know, is the Wave feature. So this funky little cutout right here. And what it does is it snags on your pocket as you pull it out. So if you have it in your pocket just right and you pull it out just right, which is fairly easy to do, the knife opens as you're pulling it out of your pocket. Makes it for a very good quick draw. Don't always need that, but when you do, it's a nice option to have. And it is very intuitive. I don't own any Wave feature knives myself, and playing with a few of these Emersons that have come through for sharpening, the Wave feature is very intuitive, very simple to get used to, and works very well. What else can I say about this knife? I'm not a Spyderco fan. Usually I find them a bit ugly, and that's just my personal preference, but it works. It's a very simple design. It's a very light design. It's got an 1/8 inch blade. The length of the blade is 3.8 inches. The length of the cutting surface is 3.4, and that is because of this dimension back here of the plunge. But it's a very useful blade. It's very sharp. It's a good slicer. Goes through paper fairly easily, now that it has a nice mirrored edge on it. It's a good EDC knife. There's nothing wrong with this knife. It's hard to beat at under $100. The MSRP is about $135, but you find them at various vendors, Blade HQ, Amazon, Knife Center, you name it, for under $100. Add in shipping and you're probably right around 100. So it's a good EDC knife. very well made. Spyderco makes a great product, and good materials at a great price. Let us know what you think. Thanks.